This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Fourth, and the 88 car in fifth is Mark McFarland.
There's Jason Leffler, and
there we go.
And there we go.
Stephen Wallace in the 64 is around. Caution flag is out.
Oh, talk about losing track position in a hurry. That's one way to do it.
And Stephen started in the 11th spot.
Yeah.
He's going to be 43rd now.
But that's the thing, is he just got tapped. There's no damage to the car, so I mean the car. There's that accordion effect I was talking about. These guys slow down in front of you. All the guys coming up from behind can't get after the brakes quick enough. Unfortunately, Stephen did nothing wrong, but he paid for it.
And for Doug, and then he corrected himself.
Doug being Richard, the crew chief on his Nextel Cup car that he's been working with all weekend in Pocono. You think
Knew
upset by that?
No.
Okay.
Knew what he was talking about.
Got one in the wall down in turns 1 and 2. Steve Wallace.
No caution yet. Caution's out. Caution's out. Looks out.
Caution is out here at Martinsville Speedway. Ricky Craven from Maine has just gone for a spin. Lindsay, today.
They see him right down there. He actually got run into by Regan Smith, but
just nipped the outside wall.
Just a little bit, but not too much.
Under caution for the 4th time in Martinsville. That is the damaged car of Ron Young, and we show you what happened.
We're on board Darrell Waltrip's car. They're going down into turn 3. I bet you we got a better shot of that.
I bet you we do too. Big shuffle in track position off the exchange of pit stops a moment ago. Went back racing for a half a lap, went back under caution. This is
Number 90, Matt McCall, got into the wall between 3 and 4, and you see him up on the high side, and more than likely we're going to see a little bit of a contact here. Actually, the 77 car of Bernie Lamar got into the curb. When he hit the curb, it bounced his car up into.
Back in Martinsville, Virginia, just underway once again. The green flag waving, and the new leader, Paul Menard, did not pit under the last couple of cautions when most everybody else did.
All right, we got about 10 or so cars, and we got trouble.
J.J. Yaley into Kyle Busch, 18 and 5. And the yellow flag again.
Let's see what happened here. 18 slides up the racetrack, gets into the 5 car.
Well, that was weird, huh? Like when he stepped on the gas, the car started to get away, and he was wrestling with it.
I bet you if we would have started that
100 to 150.
Right.
Greg Biffle, Kyle Busch. Damage repaired somewhat, trying to pick their way back up through the field. This is Kyle is back in 30.
Oh! Johnny Andretti and Ron Hornaday have an argument of real estate.
Caution down. Caution down.
Happy. Coming off turn 4 here.
Oops.
That's a flip of the coin on if what. Now there's Johnny Sauter that's moving up behind the 2 car.
Big jam, turn 2. Boris set in the 9. Sitting sideways across the racetrack.
Back it down. Bunch them off of 2 there.
And imagine that, the caution flag's out again.
Ay, ay, ay. It looks like Boris just gets tagged. Not sure who's doing the tagging there.
That's Danny O'Quinn in the 50 for Roush Racing.
Clear there. All clear.
The one that meant the most was 87, and that was the one that my daughter was born, Jessica was born that weekend. And when I got to the track, there was a rose in the seat and a note that said, "Win this one for me, Daddy." And every time I tell that story, it about makes me cry.
Well, Ron Hornaday's crying right now.
Yeah.
That's the 2nd time he's around today.
This race, there is the leader, Kevin Harvick, stepping on the brakes, stacking up the traffic behind him, trying to let the car he and his wife own get going and stay on the lead lap. Racing alongside Tim Sauter.
Oh, we got trouble again.
Turn 3, come all the way to the bottom. Come all the way to the bottom. Come all the way to the bottom.
Force set again up in the 9 car. David Green, 27 car. And a few
more.
others.
56 was Kevin Grubb. 08 was Jason White. And this would be yellow flag 14. At top of the screen, way up front. Oh, there it is. David just got caught up in the aftermath.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Boris got tagged or just got in there and hit the curbing.
I think he got tagged.
But David definitely, one little mistake the guy makes, and even if a guy gets a little bit sideways, you're going to try to force the issue.
Oh, there we go. Todd Cleaver.
Like that.
Yellow flag.
John Wood was involved in that. Got a left front tire that is completely flat on the 47 car, so I'm sure he'll be hitting pit lane here pretty quick.
That was 88 of Mark McFarland.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
still trying to make his way back to the front, and we've got trouble in turn 2. Augie Vidovich around in the 4. Caution flag is out. We're going to get that record, Wally.
I was going to say, did you really need to make a pit stop at all today?
Yeah.
He goes down into the corner, and I'll tell you what, he was, I mean, you know, good save for both of them. He wasn't there. He wasn't far enough on Harvick to really give him any room. Uh-oh, we got Kyle Busch spinning around again.
Up in turn 4. No caution yet. Now the yellow's out.
I've got a feeling Kyle got punted.
That would fit the pattern.
Yeah.
Question is, by whom?
I believe.
Head from Darrell Waltrip.
Where did I guess
This is the time of the race you start to think about that. But the problem is, he's your teammate. And just to elaborate on what was said earlier, Boyer is supposed to ride back to Pocono tonight with Harvick.
And we've got a new record.
Uh-oh. Not yet, you don't. Now you do.
Or we tied the record. I should say we tied the record, right?
Tied the record.
Okay.
Caution number 18 is out at Martinsville. Darrell Waltrip.
Feels like they're flat or whatever, flat spotted.
Hey.
He's going to get punted.
Well, why shouldn't he? Everybody else is.
Yeah. 36 car Tim Sauter. Well, you know, think of it this way. Darrell getting back in the race car today. It's good for him.
Well, he's still working them.
There's third and fourth. Denny Hamlin in the 20, Reed Sorensen in the 41. There's a knot. That could be our record breaker.
There it is.
Could this be the
very nice? Good call, AB.
How about that?
Very nice.
Waiting on the yellow, waiting on it. Haven't seen it yet. Now it's out.
Goes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Congratulations, it's a new record.
You are now part of history. Of a baseball game. Todd Cleaver.
It looked like Cleaver just got in there, and to me, on that shot, it looked like he got a little bit loose getting in. He tried saving it.
27. You know, here's the other thing about Boyer versus Harvick. Harvick's won 3 times this year. Boyer hasn't won yet.
I don't think Harvick is going to feel sorry for...
No, not my intention at all, but there's a little hunger there.
Oh, yeah, there's no question.
That 2 driver.
And that 2 car should have won the... I mean, you know...
Should have won last week.
Yeah, really should have. That was one that they gave away.
Didn't catch the race last week. Boyer, the dominant car up at New Hampshire International Speedway, made a pit stop under green. Caution came out. Got caught on the wrong end of the pit strategy and did not win the race. He is working Harvick over right now.
He is. He's driving that car in hard. He's using any brakes that he does have left. He's using them right now. But then so is Harvick.
He's running out of time.
And this is obviously, you know, this is the hardest that these guys have run these cars all day long. I mean, it's time to go. But Harvick saved a lot of equipment for just this.
Half mile to go for Kevin Harvick. White flag is up. Final lap in Martinsville. If the caution comes out now, the race is over. not able to stay with him off turn 2. Final set of corners to negotiate for Harvick. Boyer runs it in deep, but Harvick's going to hold on. Kevin Harvick holds off his teammate and picks up his 4th win of 2006 in the NASCAR Busch Series. Britt Boyer finishes 2nd, Denny Hamlin 3rd, Reed Sorensen 4th, Hamlin and Sorensen starting at the back of the field.
Victory lane's right on the track, Kevin.
And Johnny Sauter finishes 5th. Little post-checkered flag.
Yeah, Kyle Busch was in a hurry to get to pit entrance over there, or garage entrance. And the burnout.
So listen to this, Wally. Kevin Harvick, his 21st career NASCAR Busch Series win. It ties him with Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Harry Gant.
Wow.
On the all-time Busch Series win list. That's a pretty exclusive company.
I didn't realize he had won that many races.
Yep. So Harvick doing the burnouts and celebrating. We'll get to victory lane when we come back to the Martinsville Speedway and hear from today's race winner and some of the other top finishers. Kevin Harvick taking the checkered flag.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.